Welcome back. Today we've got another £500 worth of £2 coins which we are hunting through, looking for commemoratives, ones with more than face value but ideally looking to fill the book. There's a link in the description to the books that I use if you want to pick one up for yourself. It is a commission paid link, so I do get a bit of a kickback if you do make a purchase. We need lots of coins because we're not that far. Is it what, 4 maybe episodes into this book? We've got all the Commonwealth Games for page number 1. Lots of coins here, so Charles Darwin, maybe we'll be able to tick that one off. Otherwise, I don't know, King James Bible if we're lucky. Well, to be fair, if we're lucky we can get any of these. Trinity House is a fairly common coin we've still not ticked off. And then Great Fire of London 2. I'm trying to see how many videos I can go adding a new coin into the book each time, which eventually we will run dry. Unless we get very lucky and are able to complete the book in a few more episodes, which won't happen, but we can live and hope. Anyway, I need my little cheat sheet as to what the new coins on the counters are, and we need to get in this bag and see what we find today. Okay then, into bag number 1, I'll show you what we are looking for. Okay. Das Technologies. This is the standard definitive design on £2 coins used up until 2015. Some are lower minted than other years, just not low enough that I think that they're worth keeping. But no, I've had to grab my cheap sheet because for however many episodes we were hunting for the last book, I had a set number of coins which I was tracking. And then when we started the new book, I've replaced some of those coins with other ones. It just takes me a little bit of time to get used to the idea. What was that? There was something under that Lord Kitchener, I think. Look at that! Dolphins? That's stunning. Have I ever found one of these before? I want to say it's Gibraltarian even, sorry, not Gibraltar. 2014 Gibraltar. Age inscription? No age inscription. Wow. Well, that's a very cool, well, it's second coin because we did find a Lord Kitchener above that. That's a lovely coin. Anyway, so Lord Kitchener is a fairly common coin. You shouldn't have much problem finding one of these, but there's a very rare version of this, an error coin. Now it should say £2 at the bottom on the head side, the obverse of the coin, which you can see it does. If you find a Lord Kitchener £2 coin, this design, and it doesn't say £2 at the bottom, at the bottom on the obverse of the coin, that is the mule error. They've used 2 dies, one from one coin, one from another coin, and have managed to struck that Frankenstein of a coin. We don't know how many are in existence out there. I think I know of about 5 or 6 of them, but it's a very rare and valuable coin if you are fortunate enough to find one. Right. Navy, what am I on about? Not even close, Christopher. VE Day anniversary. Do you know my coins? I've been doing this a fair while. Right, that's one we've got counters for. As I was saying before I got interrupted by those amazing dolphins. Oh, there's Shakespeare's Histories. Well, this is the common, the more common of the 3 Shakespeare £2 coins out there. Check your edge inscription, the Hollow Crown. So that's as it should be. So yeah, so the VE Day anniversary, that's what popped up in the top left. That was a counter keeping track of that. I can't get back to the counters, we've got too many vines. Brunel's Achievements, Archers at Paddington Station, lovely, lovely coin. So yes, some coins we keep track of. I can't do it with all of them because otherwise it'd take me 8,000 years to edit a video. But I swapped out some of the ones that we had in the last book and replaced it. So we do have a Charles duology counter, one for Charles, so you've got Charles Dickens versus Charles Darwin to see how many we find over the course of filling the book. Charles Dickens is a very common coin though. I think we're still waiting on that Charles Darwin, aren't we? Right, that is Jodie Clark's 5th and final portrait of the Queen. We know this is going to be something. It's another Shakespeare's Histories. Again, the Hollow Crown. That is the correct edge inscription. But it takes me a little bit of time to get used to the idea of these new coins being on counters and old coins not being on counters. I've gone to edit videos and I don't know, an abolition slave trade or an act of union's popped up. I've gone to put my counter in and then realised, oh no, we've scrapped those. We've got different ones in this book. Okay, this is the Army Centenary. Check for the rotation error, that doesn't have it, and then 2016 age inscription. King and Country, so no, that's fine. Of course, at the end of the video I will flick through all of these coins, all the commemoratives and the definitives, to check and see whether there are any other errors to be had. Rotation errors, edge inscription errors, double dies, that kind of stuff. Any of those would be very, very fun coins to find. There's another Charles Dickens. Again, putting it one more ahead of Charles Darwin, who is yet to turn up. I want to see, because again, Charles Darwin's one I've very recently started putting a value up over that of its face value of £2. So I want to see, compared to a really common coin, how many do we actually find? Brunel's portrait there, that's the second Brunel £2 coin. Again, much like the achievements at Paddington Station, it's a very common coin. Again, worth any face value. Of course, any commemorative like this one here, another Charles Dickens, if it's just worth face value, I don't put a value up. Again, like this one, Army Centenary, unless it has an error. No, it's only worth face value. And the abolition of the slave trade, again, very common face value coin. Now, some of these common coins, these ones that are only face value, there might be instances of them selling over face value, because if someone needs it to finish their collection, they might pay £3-4 for a common coin just to tick it off and say that and complete their book or whatever. Or people living abroad that don't have ready access to UK coinage, again, they may pay a smidge over face value for it, but it's still a very common coin that I wouldn't value over face value. And of course, there'll be instances of those coins being listed on eBay or other selling websites at massively inflated prices for crazy amounts of money. That doesn't mean that is what they are worth. There we go, another Army Centenary, no rotation error, King and Country is the right edge inscription, and we've got, oh, that's a very dirty looking worn away Rugby World Cup. That is one we do have counters for, because there is the rotation error that's recently been found, but not on that one unfortunately. That would be a cool one to find. Right, should we do an edge hunt on this bag? So we can do it with £2 coins, because they all have edge inscriptions unique to the designs. If it says standing on the shoulders of giants, we know that's going to be a Technology's definitive one. But this first one says Marconi, so that'll be the wireless transmission, which is a common coin we haven't had today. I think I spotted, yes, second from bottom, All the World's a Stage. That will be, or second from the left I should say, Shakespeare's Comedies, which is the rarest of the three Shakespeares. Again, nice coin to find. Any more for any more? We've got shoulders, 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 standing, shoulders, shoulders, giants. Okay, I think we're done for the edge hunt. Well, there we go. But I've been saying for a while now, it's been a bit of a drought in terms of new coins being brought out. Oh, Florence Nightingale there. Another common coin, but that's a lovely design on that one. I do like finding those. Been saying there's a bit of a drought with coin releases, but all of a sudden I've started receiving lots of emails from the Royal Mint saying this coin that you've pre-ordered as part of a set has been dispatched. It doesn't help that when they're on pre-order, because generally, oh, there we go, Britannia. That was the definitive that replaced Technologies in 2015. We need to see what year it is. This is a 2015 one. Wow, we found two 2015s and no 2016 so far, if memory serves. Bizarrely, because the 2015 is rarer than the 2016. Right, what's this one going to be then? Another Army Centenary. There's no rotation error. King and Country. Edge inscriptions all fine. But no, with these things that I pre-order, because like the Star Wars set, or before it the Harry Potter set, or the James Bond set, I like to get the Brilliant Uncirculated with and without colour, the silver proof as well, but it almost gets treated like they are three different orders. So I do get an email, 3 emails for the 3 versions of the coin as they get dispatched. I'm thinking, oh my goodness. But no, it's not quite as crazy as sometimes I think it's going to be with these releases. But not to say, I think we are going to get a busy end of the year. Right, Lord Kitchener, not the mule error. Pop in with the other one. Another William Shakespeare tragedies. What am I on about? Histories. Tragedies is the one we still need, and then we found all 3 in one hunt. It happens more often than completing some of the other sets, like on the 50p, some of the Beatrix Potter coins. we go. There's another Army Centenary. No rotation error. Edge inscription is fine. We found a lot of those today. It's not the most numerous coin in circulation. There are other coins, I think definitely the VE Day Anniversary, which is a higher mintage, but I tend to find more of the Army Centenaries though. And I think that's purely because they were only just released. Well, I say only just released, they were released in 2016. But in terms of £2 coins, that is quite a recent release. That was one of the last circulating commemorative £2 coins we have had since then. Because we've had none since 2016 other than 2 years of the Britannia in 2021 and 2022, although they're not commemorative, so we can discount them. Right, Brunel's achievements once again. But no, it would be lovely to have a new circulating commemorative £2 coin. I reckon if it happens, it'll probably end up with a low mintage as well. What is it going to be though? It'd be sod's law that it'll be a really boring design, won't it? One that's not exciting at all. Anyway, Jodie Clark's 5th and final portrait. It's another Army Centenary. King and Country. Add that to our pile of Army Centenaries for this video. It'd be a bit more exciting if they were, say, Mary Roses in a pile that big. But obviously they are, because they're more common, we will find more of them. Right, third time's the charm, right? By the law of third time's the charm, this has to be the Mule Era. Oh dear, this one is not. I think that would definitely be a scrape me off the ceiling moment. I've had some of those moments in the past, but Lord Kitchener Mule Era I think would be up there as one of the best finds I've ever had, which I think currently sits as my the Fried Egg Era £2 coin. Is probably the best coin I've ever found. Right, come on, rotation error on the active union. Nope, sadly not. There is a Brunel portrait, which again, fairly cool, but a pretty common coin. We've got a few more bags to go. We've had some nice finds though, so we can't grumble about that. Anything that's new for the book though? Ooh, I don't think so. But I could be mistaken. And we've got a few more bags to go, so you never know what we might be able to tick off. Are we going to end our streak of adding new coins to the book already? That would be a bit disappointing. But it's fine. We've got plenty more weeks of £2 coins to hunt through, of course, before we are even close to finishing the current book. There's another Shakespeare Histories. Hollow Crown. Right, penultimate bag. Pressure is on. We need to find something new for the book. Fourth attempt at the Mule Era. And we fail again. Number 4 was not the Mule Era. You know, maybe we'll find another Lord Kitchener and have another roll of the dice at that. But no, things like that, or a Tosha Cat. A Tosha Cat would be a very, very cool coin to find. Right, last bag of the hunt. As usual, there are links in the description of this video across to my coin collecting Discord server if you'd like to come and join me on that. There's also links to my other social media channels, the PO Box address if you want to write into me, and of course a link to the Britannia Coin Company's YouTube channel, the company I work for as my day job, so please check them out too. I'm just going to whiz through all these coins now and see if there are any errors that I might have missed throughout the hunt. Well, unfortunately, nothing new for the book, amazingly, but as a consolation prize, here is a 2010 Technologies, which if I bring it as close as I can and rotate it, you can see it has a double die obverse. It looks like the letters are doubled up, which is pretty cool. That's one of the nicer errors that we can find, but I guess lacking with something new to find, at least we got that stunning Dolphins £2 coin, that Gibraltarian one, which is a very, very cool coin. Otherwise, I guess the 2015 Britannia takes third place, but you'll have to let me know in the comments what your favourite coin from today's video has been. It's always interesting knowing what coins you guys are liking. It's toss up between a nice error or a very cool coin from Gibraltar. I must admit, it's kind of weird that there's no writing or anything around this side. It almost feels like there should be something there, but regardless, the design is really, really nice. So there we go. Right, I'm waffling now, so time to wrap up. All it leaves me to do now, as usual, is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.